Hello, I'm Dgray and welcome to this episode of Space Exploration. So, in this episode we are gonna focus on getting more scaffolding built so we can go on with our grand plan of building a space civilization. To get all that up and running, we should probably look at what's holding up the base at the moment. One of the things I've noticed is that we're missing these 5 things, and pretty much all of it comes from petroleum and sulfur. So what I want to do this episode is pretty much fix up our issue with petroleum. One of the ways to do that is going with productivity modules. Will decrease the speed a bit, but then we'll be able to expand this entire setup to be a lot better. So let's just do this for now. And get all this done. Oh, and as you might be able to see, my achievement has reset, but that shouldn't impact us in any way. So our petroleum is now being produced a bit slower than it was before. To be exact, a lot slower, 45%. But if we double this one, we should still be able to get an increase if we do it a few times. So right here, and just do one more down here, just to get a bit more petroleum, since that is one of our big Achilles heels at the moment. So let's just let this build, and hopefully it will help us a lot. Other than that, I would like to set up a few I'll set up a coal outpost this episode, since we are running out of coal somewhat. One of them is up here, pretty much just gonna take in some trains. Might change up these blueprints to the new better ones. So let's just do that first. Remove all of you. I would like to take this one instead then, right here, and this one probably needs, let's just do it for now, just like that, and get it built before any train shows up to grab the oil. So let's continue building out this way and up to grab the coal. Luckily, that is very easy to do. Let's just take our little trains across this way. And where should we place this part? It could be placed right here, just by thing like that, or placing it right here. This seems like a much better place. So right here, taking the normal tracks again, down and down one more, and then doing an intersection. There we go. So as soon as all this is built, our coal should be set up. We just need to add a few things to it. Let's remove this and place down normal robots around it, just to get all this cleared out. There we go. So let's just give our robots a few minutes to fix it, and just look at this in the meantime. Seems the pipes are still lacking a bit behind, but as soon as those are up and running, everything should be good. So I might be able to fix all the setup from the air, but I'd rather just go up there for now. So let's go out here and put a train on the tracks. Do I have any fuel on me? Unfortunately I don't. So let's just give ourselves a bit of coal. Might just be able to steal a bit from here. And take a little train. up to our coal area. I'd like to go to right here, please. I love our train tracks. They're looking very good at the moment. Nothing to complain about here. So here we go. So easy to set up our rail system when you can just make it all modular like this. So here we go. Now this is connected up. Now we just need to get our miners down and get ourselves a small amount of... Can we do it just like this? And maybe get... Yeah, let's try this. And say... So you can go here, here, and right there. Now we just need to get down some miners. Let's take them out as far as we can. Further down might need one more. And then we're quite close to having, oops, having this set up. There we go. That should be all those. There's 4 of them. So that means we can just hook it up quite easily. So need one right here. Take the next one. These are all working. And connect them up. Pretty much that's all we needed to hook up another coal. So as soon as this one hits what's it need, let's call it coal out number 2. That's perfect. They are all running. Could probably get them productivity modules to last longer, but yeah, that's something we should probably look at a bit later. Why does it look like productivity is still running even? Oh, because it has productivity naturally, 30%. I was like, why is it doing like that? Oh well, this seems to be working. We should be getting more coal into our base now. And I can go back and look how the rest is going. So what else do we need to look at around the base? Probably fill out this one over here as well, just as easily, so we have it all set up. And change all these train tracks down here. That is just the old design. So let's check rails. We still have a ton in storage. That is perfect. So let's just continue along. Slowing down a bit because I'm faster than the train in front. Go. Going to one of our busy intersections. And there we are. So let's change out all of these that are completely wrong at the moment. So if we just take out, let's do it a bit higher from up here, over to right here, and place down the better ones, these ones. Might be overkill using these, but we'll just do it for now. and hopefully it's not an issue. So the rest we can pretty much do from the air. Let's just check over here. The coal is right here. So normal rubber ports for now, just to plan out where we want to put it. Might just be right here. Seems like a good spot. Yep. And then let's do a bit of train track. Continuing over this way. And down from up here. And one more down, and then an intersection. I think that should solve all our issues with hooking up the train. And then we can just run over here and set up the last coal outpost. So we have 3 at the moment. Then we shouldn't run into any issues anymore with this being this low. Then we might just be missing trains. No path. Oh, we can't go with coal out. That's probably gonna be fixed in just a minute. Oh, damn. What did I do there? I placed them. Whoops. Let's just remove that part. Let's just fix this again. Luckily the rest is in the right spot. It was just a bit misaligned. And it's always bad when you misalign things. Then the trains won't work. So hopefully this will make this one run again in just a second. Let's just check our other coal area up top. Slowly building up to requesting coal. And these are about to work again. Whoops, and there's one little break in the track here. There we go. That should be our train tracks fixed, and now these should work again. There we go. Collecting all the coal we need, since that's going down quite fast. The rest of these are going as well. So that solved that issue. Look at those trains just running so nice now. And then let's hook up the rest up here. Let's just see if we can't do one and just make it a bit better than we did before. Too far, but this should be enough. Let's just have a blueprint this big as well. We pretty much have this one that can serve the same. Let's go in here. Let's see if we can't do it like this instead. Going down. Fits right here. And there. Here we go. And this is most of the coal patch covered now. Nice and quick. There we go. That should be the whole coal patch covered. Let's just see if we can't get in some more of these to power this. And let's just merge these two down here. Just right here. Merge. Here we go, and then just hook these up. And we are off. And let's just rename this coal free. There we go. So that should give us a lot more coal, which is very, very good. And we have the same issue again, and now I have unbalanced. That's too bad. A small amount of unbalance at least. Hopefully it won't matter that much since we go to 8k before requesting a train. So that was 2 coal outposts. And down here we have some robots missing some things, and that's normally what happens if... I wonder if I can just fix it like this. Just connect these up, because then it'll just request new robots to fill these areas. And hopefully this means that these will get power. Probably not, since all the ones are stuck right there. So here you are, little robots. So that's just solved our, what's it called, supply issue. Might want to make another depot for trains, so we don't fill it up too fast. Maybe just make one down here. Or there might be too much of a load on this system. We could also make one just over here, just to have a bit more. I think we'll just do that, so we can add some more trains. I'd like to copy you and take you over here. What if we just place it right here? Shouldn't be in the way of anything by doing this. Let's try if it's this easy to expand our train network. It would be nice if it was. So let's see how this goes. And then we can add a few trains to the system. So let's see if any trains will use this one over here, if the other ones are full, because I don't really know what at what times to start using the other ones. Oh well, at least now we have a bit more room. So I'll just wait a minute before adding more trains to the system to see if anything is wrong by doing this. Do you go to... Oh, that's using it already. That's perfect. So hopefully this will solve some of the issues we have with not enough trains going around the map picking up resources. So how is it going with our petroleum now? We're lacking steel and petroleum still. Are these all working as they should? They are trying to work, but they're lacking light oil now, I'm guessing. Yes, but we have a ton of heavy oil, so that means we should just expand that production. Let's just mark these with petroleum. Same right here. Then look at a light oil production right here. That is not a lot of production, so let's go check on that. I'd like to go just over here, please. But it seems our trains are running quite smoothly at the moment. Thank you. Let's go over here. We might need to make a bigger armor soon so we can have more exoskeletons. That might be quite cool. So right here we're making light oil. Let's give it a small amount of productivity modules. And let's expand this. Let's copy you just over here. And then we can copy this entire setup somewhere else. See, we almost have enough room up here now. Seems like we have enough room if we get rid of all of these. So much we're not using at the moment. All of you can go away with you. Good. That seems to be working, and then we can expand this one up there. I'd like to copy you. Pretty much this part of it. That's an annoying autosave. Oh well. This one. And place it over here. One. And let's do one up here as well. 2. And let's say light oil. Hopefully this means we're going to produce a lot more of everything as soon as these are done building and done getting filled with productivity modules. How is our power looking? More than good. Yep. So the base is not spending that much power at the moment. But steel is lacking. It's not because of the coal, it's just because we're not producing enough steel. So that means we should have a second steel outpost. Luckily, that is extremely easy to do. Let's just take this and place it over here. And steel go. And let's see if our base can handle all this this jazz getting built at the moment. But I have a feeling that our iron is gonna lack severely after this is done. And to be honest, we should go into electric furnaces instead. I think that might be a better solution than doing this. Let's remove all these and make an electric furnace setup instead. And see if we can't use productivity modules. I think we can. So let's just go down here and do our little setup. Go, let's see. What we pretty much have to do is take this setup and just change it out with that one, just like that. Give it productivity modules, and then set it to make steel. But first, let's do a little copy of it. Save this blueprint for now next to our other furnaces. It might just be right next to that one instead. Good. So let's change you to steel. You'll request iron. Don't know if 50 is too much, but that's what we're going with at the moment. And then we'll see how our power will handle this. It might be an issue. I feel like we went a bit down, because these should be taking quite a lot of power. But let's try and make a row for now and see how this goes, and if our base can handle this much this amount of power being used. There we go. One row of steel being made with productivity modules, and let's see how much power it takes and how our power changes because of this. Because we might need to expand a bit more. But this is pretty much what I want to do with all of our smelting. We just kind of need to have enough production for it. Empty barrels. Is it because heavy oil is starting to use so much? Yeah, everything is still getting built. That is completely fine. And it will be done quite soon. But for now we are making 8% more steel per iron we use. But we are taking more power. 300 and something. That's a lot of power. 30 is all the way up here. That is insane. So we will need a lot more power. I'm quite sure of that. We can reduce 1 gigawatt, it seems. So should we also start to place down more solar panels? Needs more steel, glass, and electronic circuits. So we might just want to expand more solar. Except we are 1, 2, 3, 4 running out of bit of power. 1, 2, 3. Can do a bit of power right here. 1, 2, 3. No, not enough room. So yeah, we might want to expand out. So what I'm going to do right now is, as the last thing this episode, is pretty much setting up artillery. I can't remember if we're making it. We have the artillery turrets. We pretty much just need the ammo, I think. And the ammo should be easy enough to make. We just haven't set it up yet. We're missing explosive cannon shells right here. Missing explosives. So it's pretty much just explosive we're missing, and there's probably some reason for me waiting with that, and that was that it needed water. We could hook it up together with this one, or just do it right next to this. Let's just hook it up by itself, right over here, for now. And then we'll fix this little setup afterwards. Press request. Change all of you into explosives. Of course, it's probably not in that, it's probably in a chemical plant. So can I just get, you can't be down here. Thank you. If they're not all being used up other places in the base. Let the explosives go. Oh, and some strange thing in space as well. I could just steal this one. Yeah, let's do that and just fix it like that. And then I can place it down here to test it out. Change it to explosives. There we go. And request. And then next episode we can start to clear out some of the biters to get more space for our solar panels, so we can go more into our steel production. But I can see we still have enough power, so let's just expand it a few more times as one of the last things this episode. There we go. That should give us a bit more in the steel department. And start to save us some coal in the long run as well. So I will end the episode here. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you will like and subscribe and continue to follow me. And then we'll see in the next few episodes if we can't get this up and running. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next episode. Bye guys.